Alright, what is going on, all of you wonderful people out there? And welcome to a little mini game. This is called the Powder Toy, or Powder Toy for short. Don't need the "the." But Powder Toy is a European, I think it was British programmed game, and it's pretty much a sandbox game like Minecraft, but it's with with powders and stuff, and it's really cool. I have a couple things to show you, and then the download to this will be in the description below as well. And overall, this is a really fun game, but it plays on a small window, so the video might not seem like it might seem a little weird, and I'm sorry for that. But there's no way to fix it because that's the way it was programmed. That's the size it was programmed to be at. You can also sign in and save your things and come back and do them later. But for now, we're just gonna mess around. So these are all of your solids pretty much. So you have titanium, quartz, filter photons, shield, invisible to everything while under pressure is frick. Yeah, I think it's an invisible thing, but it's a vine. Then we have a pipe which can transport water. We have a sponge and dry ice, iron, fuse. We have a fuse, which is we'll show later. We have some brick, coal, stuff like that. Nitrogen ice, diamond ice, wood, plants. So and then you have some explosions and stuff, and this is really cool. So you have like fireworks that'll, let's say we'll just take a diamond because it's indestructible, and that was terrible. By the way, you can do Control Z for undo. But what I usually do is I just do this, and then I just make it smaller, and I do that. It's not working. I don't know, whatever. But yeah. I don't know what's going on with it. Maybe it's just because it's indestructible. Huh. Hold on, let me reset my mouse. Something's up. For some reason, my right click isn't working. But, what the frick? This is really glitching out on me right now. So hold on. Let's reopen it. Drag it back into perspective here. Is that good? Let's drag it down. Okay, it looks like it's in perspective. So yeah, let's try this again. So this is the opening screen. It pulls up. Not off to a good start here, but that's alright. So let's just take some diamond. Make it bigger. There we go. And when you right click, it should delete inside of it. So yeah. Now let's take some firework. Shrink our mouse back down. You can do that with the roller. And then fill this with fireworks. Really shouldn't have done this with diamonds, but whatever. There'll be some pretty colors. And then right click also delete stuff. Like it just deletes stuff pretty much. So, and then we'll take an ignition cord and we'll do that. We'll take some fire. And didn't light. I don't know. Oh, we have to activate it by neutrons. So that's under radioactive materials. There we go. See, and then fireworks. That's pretty cool. So there's fireworks everywhere then. And then there we go. I got some chemical reactions going on there. So this is pretty much a physics game, which is really cool. Now there's another thing I want to show you, and we're gonna make a gun, and this is really cool. I've been experimenting with this a lot, so you can't actually pull the trigger, but it'll be pretty cool. So we're gonna do that, and then let's crap. So we're gonna erase this real quick, and we're gonna show you what happens if you don't put a little cover on the ignition cord, and what happens when you fill it up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to explosives. We're gonna take some gunpowder, and we are going to fill this up to the brim, and then shrink it down a little bit. We're gonna do that. All right, so that's enough gunpowder. And then we're gonna take some C4, and we're going to do that. There we go. And this does work on the density of materials, so the more dense it is, the more it'll like place it. So like if say salt is more dense than the iron is more dense than the salt, and there's salt laying down there, the iron would actually be replaced by the salt. Or no, the salt would be replaced by the iron. So here's what happens if you don't have something covering the ignition cord. So there's a lot of backfire on that, and I would really not want to be holding that gun. But yeah, this is pretty much the slow motion of what happens when you fire a gun. So as soon as the ignition cord hits that, sparks fly, and the gunpowder ignites the bullet, or in this case the C4, and is fired out through that fire blast. So usually it'd be a bullet packed in there, and it would fly out of there as the fire explodes. So let's see it one more time, and we'll show you a different thing. So yeah, it looks like a musket shot, really. It looks really cool. And then the backfire would come out of there. So let's get a new sheet, and we'll go back to get some titanium, make the handle. This one's gonna be a little thicker. I don't know why. It's gonna look a little different. And then, oh, that's terrible. All right, so we're gonna have this and do that. Ah, frick! I don't know why I keep messing up. Okay, do that. Put the little trigger in, because every gun has to have a trigger. And then have that like this, and we're going to have the muzzle going out like this, and then we're going to have the ignition cord going up through there. So now let's make the ignition cord. So let's go to our explosives, go to our ignition cord here, and we'll just draw that out there. And then we will take our gunpowder, which is right here, pack it in just like the old days. Pack it in like the old days. Actually, hold on. Let me make that a little smaller because it was getting outside the gun, and that'll make it look a little different than we want it to. Ah, frick. My bad. Sorry I keep messing up. This actually can be really hard to... This can be really hard to control sometimes because your mic or your thing glitches because it's not the cleanest programmed game in the world. So there's bugs and stuff. Okay, so I think that's a pretty good amount of gunpowder. So let's take some C4 and pack it into the barrel. Can't get any outside, otherwise it won't work very good. See? It'll like blow up the actual outside of the gun, and we don't want that to happen. So we're going to pack that to there, and then we'll take some gunpowder and fill in the rest. As you see, the C4 is more dense than the gunpowder, so therefore the C4 will stay there. Light it up, and then it'll go out, and you can see the fire actually extends out from there, and it actually looks like a real gun where the smoke would fly off the top up there, like where you lit the cord, which is really cool. So let's light it again, and watch it a few more times, and then watch the end of the barrel. That's due to the expansion of the flames. It is due to the way the barrel is shaped and whatnot. So yeah, there's some other cool things in here as well. So let's get some wood and enlarge that a lot. All right, there we go. And then just delete some of it. Okay, there we go. And we'll take some, what other solids? Do some ice. And we'll do a layer of ice. like that. And then we'll do some wax, why not? And then we'll do some wax. And we'll do that. And we'll do that. Alright, now we're gonna take some gotta find it, hold on. I wonder if it's hold on. Let's search for acid. Okay, there we go. Take some acid now, and we'll watch it eat through everything. So, place a little bit, and it just goes right through everything. Look at it. It just went through everything, and then the water is what actually stops it from going through everything. So, as you can see, there's water particles floating around everywhere, and that's because when the ice melted, it actually turned into the water, or the ice turned into water when it melted. So I think I'll do one more thing, and that's gonna be some electricity, which is actually really cool. You can make some really cool things with it. I personally haven't done this very much, but Connor has, and it looks pretty cool from what he's done. So, you know, there's metal, and then that's the electricity volt activated by a spark and whatnot. And then you can have some silicon here. I wonder if I haven't, from past experience, and from things I've learned last year, I don't think silicon transfers energy. Oh yeah, it does. I guess it transfers it faster, actually. I didn't know that, to be honest. And let's see. Let's do that. There's a lot to electronics, and I can never learn any of it. I've just pretty much learned the basics of the game. Oh, sorry, my bad. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that if you want to see how to use some things, then, you know, have fun experimenting with this yourself. And anyways, guys, if you enjoyed the video, I think this is really cool, and you guys should try it out if you're into stuff like this. I personally am. I think this stuff's kind of fun. I actually played at school a lot during document processing class because it's a good thing to pass time when you've gotten all your work done. But stay in school, kids. It's good for your health, your mental health. As you can see, that lava just about destroyed everything. So actually, let's do one more thing. We take some diamond here, drag this across, and then put some lava in the right here. Lava really drags down my FPS. And then let's take some water, and now we have obsidian, if it would ever load. So let's start a new one, not do so much. Last thing here, and then I'm done, guys, because the video's getting to be 16 minutes. So, or not 16, my bad, 14. So I think that's pretty much all I wanted to go through anyways, because this is really fun. So yeah, quick note, lava really messes up with your FPS, as you can see up in the top right. And now we have a purple thing, and I'm guessing that's obsidian dust or something, some kind of thing. But the chemical reaction also caused the water to go crazy, and there's a lot of empty pressure in the air now. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure you let me know. And look at this. Oh god, there's stuff everywhere. Let's throw some smoke into this. Oh no. An oxygen. Oh my god. Oh wait, FPS. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I guess I'll see you all in my next video. Peace.